Hey, Whippersnappers, this is Tortoise the Gray. Welcome back to another very exciting episode of ARK Survival Evolved. I am up here at Kurd's base, and I just tamed a direwolf. I just tamed my first direwolf. She's a pretty little black girl, and we're going to name her Midna, which I believe is the name of the little fairy girl, Twilight Princess lady from Twilight Princess who helped Luke. Wow, I don't know anything. Link, when he was, and he could turn into a wolf. It's a whole complicated backstory thing, but we just tamed a wolf, which is exciting because, as I said, we're up here at Kurd's base. Pretty good, pretty decent speed. I'm not mad at it. Pretty decent stamina, too, for the most part. Let's take a look at the other stats here. Melee damage, 209, not great. Health's pretty low. Stamina's not fantastic, but, got great health, or food. Anyway, we're up here today because we want to be going ahead and getting ourselves a little bit of pelt armor, and I didn't think that through, did I? No. Code's been building this giant platform thing, and I hope I'm not spoiling anything. I know he showed like the actual platform of it before in one of his episodes. I don't know if he's shown any of the actual construction of it in the past, but come on. Oop. Alright, Falco, take off. We'll try this again. But he's got this giant box up here above his base where he is probably going to be storing his dinos. I'm assuming this is to safely store dinos. Otherwise, what are you building here, Code? I don't know what's happening. Oh, it's following me. Stop that, Midna. But yeah, so I'm in here. I used it as a bit of an impromptu taming box because I came up here. Okay, come on. I've got to be able to get her out of here. I've got to be able to get her out of here. So let's just try it. Huh. Curious. Midna baby's stuck until I can get Code to let her out. Interesting. Okay, well, Midna's gonna stay there. I did tame her for the sole purpose of today's episode. So that's great, but we're gonna move on anyway. Today we are up here because we are looking to get a couple of materials together for a couple of different things. Just recently, this last week, they released, last week? A couple weeks ago now, potentially, they released a new patch which offered up the option of creating ghillie suits. And ghillie suits are real-world things. They're used mainly for camouflage, things like that. You see them oftentimes in movies, used for like snipers and stuff like that. We need our torch out. I bumped up my fortitude a good bit, so hopefully we can last a little while in here. It seemed to be okay as I was doing other stuff. Falco, what's happening here? Why are you on the ground? Whoa! Oh, ran out of stamina, huh? How did we run out of stamina? That's unfortunate. Alright, hurry up and recoup here, Falco. All the wolves, all the wolves are coming for me. But so they added ghillie suits, which are used for camouflage, and in this game they offer up camouflage as well as why is your torpidity? Was I just using all the stamina and not even paying attention? It wasn't flying that long. It's very strange. Maybe Falco couldn't pick Midna up because of the weight. Huh. That's interesting because she's got a fair bit of stuff in her. Could probably drop some of this stuff. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. We don't need all this meat. That's not why we're here today. Let's go ahead and get rid of a lot of this. We don't need those arrows. We'll hold on to a little bit of meat, but for the most part, we're gonna fly just normal here. Maybe that'll help. That's gotta be it. I'm so dumb. Anyway, so they've added ghillie suits to the game, which they're using as a companion, sort of, to what's this thing? Oh, it's a saber cat. I want one of those eventually. But they're using ghillie suits as a companion, kind of to the pelt armor, the fur armor, which helps you in cold. the ghillie suits are going to help in heat. So in extreme heat, like in the swamp and stuff, we're going to be able to wear these ghillie suits, and then we'll be able to survive in the extreme heat. So that's kind of cool. But one of the only way to get the materials, at least I think the main way to get materials from or for the ghillie suits is in the snow biome here. So let's hop off. And so I'm up here because I was planning on coming to the snow biome anyway to gather up some pelt armor, and it just so happens that also up here is the way to get the ghillie armor, that new armor there. So we're just going to be doing a little bit of gathering of stuff today. Whoa, Falco, you flew right past your target there. There we go. Alright, so we're just going to be doing a bit of killing of stuff. Just really trying to... Oh, wow, see, Falco missed that again. Come here. Just gonna kill some stuff, and going to gather up some pelt if possible. Gotta kill these tigers. They don't offer pelt, but they at least... oh, wow, this is a level 23. That would be a nice one to tame, actually, but I don't really have any means of doing that right now. So, unfortunately, sorry, Sabercat, you're dead. Alright, I'm gonna jump off here real quick. Oop, no. I want you attacking my target in case somebody shows up. Let's do this. See if we can't get some... Yep, there we go. Getting a little bit of pelt off the wolves. The organic polymer is the material that's used for... I don't think I can get pelts off of the saber cats. I'm pretty sure I can't. So, mainly just killed them so they wouldn't eat my wolf. But the organic polymer that we use to make the ghillie suits is also found up here in the snow biome. Apparently, it's dropped by the penguins, which I've yet to actually see. I should probably look into that a little bit at some point. I know they're up here in the snow. They must just be rare, I guess, because I haven't seen one. And I've flown around. I've been up by April's place. I've been up here since the release and a couple times, and I have yet to still... Oh, come on, Falco. You just lost me some pelt, you stupid wolf. And I've yet to see one of those penguins show up. So we might do a little flyby here and just kind of find them, because that's another new thing that we haven't really seen yet too. So okay, cool. So even though I've got the torch out on the bird, it brings my axe out when I get off. That's kind of cool. Will it bring my torch back out when I get on the bird? No, it does not. But that's okay. Alrighty. Let's see. What else do we got down the beach here a little bit? We got a Megaloceros, which we can grab. Let's do that. This little peninsula is kind of secluded, so it's probably one of the safer places we can go. The snow biome is, despite even with... Ooh, wow, we're actually at about half health too. We might need to take a quick respite back to... Yeah, there goes my torch even. Okay, so let's head back real quick. Now that my weight is, or we can lower the weight, now that I know what the issue actually was with picking up Midna, I think it was just a weight issue. I was thinking that maybe like she just kept hitting the floor or something and that was causing it to drop, but that didn't make any sense to me. And so, yeah, we're gonna ignore that potentiality, and I'm gonna take a squat. I'm gonna heal back up for a bit, and then we'll go fly and see if we can't find some penguins. Maybe get a little bit of organic polymer going, so we can potentially make a piece of the ghillie suit. So I will be back with you guys in just a bit. Alrighty guys, welcome back. Finally got Midna out of the box. I don't think it was necessarily totally a weight issue, because I still had issues after dumping a bunch of weight, but I was finally able to get her out. I think it was just Falco was having to fly so low, and if the Argentavis is carrying something and something it's carrying touches anything, like it'll drop that thing. So I think it was just an issue with angling or whatever. But I've been riding Midna around a little bit, killing some stuff. I gathered up a little bit of pelt. I don't think nearly enough for what we need. But just getting her a couple of levels and stuff, and so that's been fun. But we are going to jump on Falco, and we are going to... Ooh, Falco's close to leveling up too. That's exciting. We're going to fly out. Going to eat a little bit of stuff here. I don't have... any more food? Do I? Maybe? No. That's okay. We might get some berries and stuff from things we kill. But we're going to fly around. Going to get this torch out. My fortitude's up high enough that hopefully we won't die immediately. But going to fly around a little bit, kind of looking at the shorelines, just seeing if we can't find... some penguins to potentially kill. And if we find some other things to kill for like pelt and stuff, we can do that too. I think that I've read that the penguins, they drop this organic polymer, but it's only good for like a half hour, and there's no way to extend the life of it, apparently. Sorry about that, guys. This stupid game, my recording software puts like I'm just recording like the window of the program or whatever, and unfortunately my recording software, when I'm playing ARK, it's not keeping track of, the game doesn't keep track of the cursor well enough or whatever, and so it's getting to the point where, can I pick these things up? Yes, I can. So we've got a little penguin. That's fun. But it's getting to the point where it doesn't keep track of the cursor well enough. And so it's, I don't know, it's grabbing the cursor is grabbing the window of the recording software, and it's making it so that I can't, it's like shifting it. I think it said the best way to do this was with either an animal or the club. Interesting. I'm not getting anything from that. Let's, I'm supposed to have like a wooden club or something too. This is kind of a cool brown one. There we go. We got an organic polymer, raw prime meat. Awesome. Let's get our torch back out for a second. Maybe keep us alive a little bit longer. These things also have the potential to, in fact, let me, this could get bad. Falco, get over here, bud. Come on. I think these guys also, like, if you tame them, have the opportunity to, they've got the opportunity to, like, be body warmers or whatever. Like, so if we come up here for another pelt expedition at some point, there we go, we got a couple more organic polymer. Gotta go get our torch back out. Let me look. Let's look. Well, I'm starving. All right, so we're gonna get out of here. Falco, come back here. Because we're just, with starving and cold, we don't really stand a chance of surviving. And Falco's slow enough that I don't think, now can I, let's, use item. Yeah, so I know that poisons me a little bit, but hopefully that'll give me enough hunger that at least I won't be taking hunger damage. But let's fly back out of the cold area. We may have to come back at some point, once we've gotten our pelt armor together, in order to get deep enough and spend enough time in there to gather the organic polymer. Because if it expires after a half hour and we can't extend the life of it at all, which I think maybe I said as my software started freaking out, so I may have cut that out. But the organic polymer only lasts for a half hour, and you can't extend the life of it with like a refrigerator or anything. So it'll probably be something that'll be pretty, we're gonna have to gather it and then build the stuff right there. Just quickly, I made a ton of torches because they're just necessary at this point. Especially in the blizzard. So let's go back up to where Code's taming or garage is going to be or whatever. We'll park next to me and then we'll take a look at the stuff here. Yeah. So you can't extend the life of it. So you're pretty much going to have to get the stuff and then craft their things immediately. And I don't know how much it's going to take. I want to park real quick and we'll take a look once we're not going to freeze to death. There we go. Alright, so let's go into crafting. Alright, and I got the ghillie suit. We need 5. We only need 5 organic polymer, and we have 3. Curious. But yeah, so that's something. I bought a hat and I thought I bought one of the hide ones. Oh, but you can only do those at the smithy. For whatever reason, you can only build hide stuff at the smithy. It requires like metal and stuff for the hide ones. or the pelt ones, the fur armor. So that's a little weird to me that it requires like it required 10 iron ingots for like the hat or something. I think I bought the hats of each of them so I could just check. So that's a little odd to me, but you know, it's something we can work on. Let's leave Falco here. Put the torch away. We're not freezing. Let's grab Mina for a minute. So I'll probably have to spend a little bit of time. Falco, sit down. There you go. I'm probably gonna have to spend a little bit of time because I'm trying to keep these episodes shorter. So obviously, I don't have a lot of time left. We'll go kill a couple of things and then I'll call it a day. But I'll probably have to spend some time, obviously, off camera. Let me quickly grab some berries here. But I'll spend some time gathering up some more of this stuff. And that'll, you know, hopefully we'll be able to get the fur stuff together without too much trouble. And maybe we'll do another adventure up here soonish, where we're, you know, going for, you know, maybe we'll go get some penguins or something like that. My ultimate goal is I'd love to get to a point where, you know, I want to get together a nice kind of ground assault, not assault team. I keep saying the word assault team when I'm talking about this to you guys and other people, but it's not really an assault team. What I'm looking to put together is an exploration team. And obviously it's going to need to have some teeth, but I want it to be a ground exploration team that we can do some wandering of the island and explore some things. Because we've gotten a little soft out on New Sproutshire, or South Sproutshire, or whatever. Didn't I just eat some berries? What are you telling me I'm starving for? Let's relax here for a moment. But yeah, so I want to get this exploration team together. And so I want to have a good mount. Which, whether or not that ends up being, you know, something we already have, or if we've got to go get something else or whatever, my guess is it'll have to be something else, especially because I kind of want it to be, I want it to be kind of like a close to level 30 tame. I want it to be a good, strong dino that we can use and really count on. And then I want to have just like one or two other dinos that we have with us, and I'm saying dinos, but of course it could be, you know, mammals or, you know, whatever I end up deciding. What I'm thinking at the moment, you guys can let me know what you think. I was talking to some of the people in the ARK chat, and it sounds like wolves are much better than saber cats at this point. But what I was hoping to do, I want to get a good saber cat mount, and then I want to have a pair of Carnos to go alongside that saber count. So a mate boosted pair of Carnos that would kind of. Oh, this RG wants to fight. Ooh, yeah, that was good. But yeah, I mean, this thing does, it's only level 17 or something, but it's got good power, like, and that's what people were saying. It's got like 3 times the attack of a saber cat, and it also has, you know, I think it loses stamina less quickly or something they said, although this guy loses stamina pretty quickly, so I'd hate to see what a saber cat looks like. But all the same, I kind of I like the saber-toothed tiger, and I love dogs, but Jay already has a huge pack of dogs, so I think it might be nice to have something a little different. So that's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment. You guys let me know what you think of that idea. I understand that objectively at this point dogs are better, but I think it would just be fun to have like a really nice saber cat mount, especially because I think they can jump higher and stuff like that. And then also have, you know, a pair of Carnos or something else kind of flanking a mate boosted pair that could give us some protection. Because the main goal would just be, I want to do some exploring of the island, see the sights from the ground, just kind of get a feel for the place. We haven't spent much time on the ground exploring really at all in this series, and especially since we got flight shortly after we went out to New Sproutshire. So South Sproutshire is the name of the island. The tribe is New Sproutshire. Anyway, I'm going to call it here for today, guys. We got ourselves a direwolf. We got a little collection of stuff going with. We got a little bit of pelt and a little bit of that organic polymer or whatever. So I'll probably spend a little bit more time collecting stuff before I head home. But we may come back up at some point, maybe get ourselves a couple of penguins, and then from there just you know, explore a bit. If we can survive, if we can get some fur armor together, get a couple of body-warming penguins together, and just do some exploration of the snow biome, that would be a lot of fun, I think. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tormer the Gray, and you guys have been great. Make sure those likes, comments, subscriptions, guys, and I will see you guys all back here next time. Don't know what we'll be doing, but I bet it'll be fun. So see you then. Have a good one.